Hey y'all, so today we're going to be checking out Sea Cloud Lux Archipelago. If you guys are new here, welcome. I'm Shy in Second Life, and on this channel we check out aesthetically pleasing places in the virtual world of Second Life, and I also sporadically do lifestyle vlogs. So if you're interested in content like this, go ahead and subscribe. So y'all, this is a beautiful one. I tell you, this rock wall is doing it for me. I love it. Love the light in here. Very, very beautiful. Are we in a tree? We in a tree. It's okay. So this is like a one-stop shop. They have this listed as it's a hotel. You can get villas here. It's a vacation spot. It's a honeymoon spot. It's a hangout. It's a chill spot. It's a little bit of everything. A really, really nice beach resort. Very, very beautiful. So I'm excited to look around here. When I did pan out, we're gonna go this way first. When I did pan out, the land is quite large. I also noticed that the actual rentals are separate from this common area, which I always appreciate, because for me, we always want to make sure that we are being respectful of people, period, but especially when they are renting a residence. We don't want to go in nobody's home or nothing like that. People are not too keen on that in Second Life, and that makes sense. You know, their spaces that they rent are theirs for the time, and so it's a very special space for them. So they don't want you walking all through their house and stuff like that, like basically enjoying the spaces that they pay for. And I get that. So I really do like when they have the spaces separate from the common area, so that when it's people like me or people like us, when we walking around the land and we want to look around the land and things like that, just to kind of see what they have to offer, just to see like, hey, maybe this is someplace that we might want to go, you know, rent a little 1-2, buckle my shoe here. You know, we get to be able to experience it without having to worry about walking on nobody's property. And I do like that. I really do love this table. I love this. It's very chic with a little tree stump. I really like that. You know, we love a good flower wall. This is super cute. So this is a full-fledged gym. I don't know what they got going on up here. Okay, not much. We'll take a quick little look, see, and then we're gonna keep it pushing because there's quite a bit. Well, it seemed like it was quite a bit to see on the land. I wasn't really able to pinpoint what all is on the land, but I do know that when you come here, they give you the option for a TP HUD, and it'll just like take you around to all the different spaces and places. We're not gonna take advantage of that because we're gonna do a little walk. We're gonna get our steps in today. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our steps in today. Now, I did see some locations had like labeling on them. This is not one of them. I'm just steady going to trees, my bad, y'all. But all of the different spaces are so beautiful. They themed it after the decor is a Mediterranean theme, and I really do like it. I love all the little pops of color. Now, I'm not in the shared environment. I don't know if this is somebody's residence. Maybe this is just something for us to look at. I don't know, but it's cute. I'm not in the shared environment because the shared environment, as I normally say, although it was beautiful, I love how they use this plant as a separator. It was a little darker than what I would like for us to be able to tour the space in, because when I went into initially, this is not even my first time recording, it's maybe like my third time recording, and when I went into the jam in the shared environment, it was quite dark when I panned in, and so I'm like, this lighting is not gonna work. I wanted to be able to use the shared environment, but at the same time, I don't want to use it if it's going to not give us the best view of the place. And so in my opinion, it was not giving us the best view of the place. So this is a different lighting. Now, it's not late in Second Life, so I'm assuming that it's definitely just the lighting that they decided to have on the land that makes it a little bit darker here. When I first initially came here, the light was about here, but when I came here this time, it was darker. So I'm guessing I came later in the day this time than I did last time. Anywho, doesn't really matter, but it's just like a little good to know info that I'm actually not in the shared environment. So although I would have loved for us to be able to experience this space in the lighting that they said, yeah, it wasn't doing it for me. This is so yummy. So this is like a cute little restaurant spot that they have. Super duper cute. When I tell you, I love a resort. I love a resort because you know what? This is when they really shine in Second Life. The decorators really do the most like they normally do, but it feels just like extra special because they have all of the different spaces that you can go into and that you can enjoy. It just gives a very, very much realistic feel to it, and I really do like that. So this is the kitchen buffet. I think this is beautiful. I love all the colors. Everything is like finger food, very tropical feeling. I am pretty positive. Let me see. I'm hovering over there. I'm getting hands for everything. I'm pretty positive that every last piece of food that you see here is going to be a shareable. If there are not shareables, it's probably just like a few. And the majority of these items are going to be shareables. And I love that. I absolutely love that. Look at this. I love, you know what, I love me a nice mesh person. You know what I'm saying? I really do like that. I do feel like they add realism to the space, especially when you come to a land and there's nobody really on the land at that point in time, but maybe us. It just kind of gives it more of like a realistic feel. Y'all, so y'all know I got this. Y'all know I got this. Y'all know I love seeing the stuff that I get at like resorts and stuff like that, because it just really confirms that it's as nice as I thought it was. Because if they're gonna put it at a resort, it gets to be nice. So this looks like a bazaar kitchen. I really do love bazaar kitchens. In my opinion, they have really, really nice low prim items, and they really have stepped their game up with the times, and we always appreciate that. We always appreciate that. Y'all, side note, I love this lighting. So y'all, why am I back over in this space? Y'all, why the recording stopped? The recording stopped. Okay, when I tell you it stopped, it stopped. When we get to the point where I realized the recording was not recording no more, I'm gonna show y'all so y'all can see how much I looked at without y'all. I didn't even know, but we're gonna look at it again. So I really do like this upper area. I do like how they have it kind of ducked off. I think that's really, really nice. So they have this really beautiful set. I love the oranges and the blues, how they mix together. So it's not like you off in a corner someplace. It's like you're just kind of ducked down a little bit. You know, you still get to see everything, but kind of just be in more of like a secluded space. I do also like that they give you the option, like if you want to have like this type of seating environment, or if you want to be like in something a little bit more enclosed, you can. And I really, really like that. So what I did notice is that throughout the land, they have these little yellow markers here. And if you click them, they give you a teleport HUD. And the teleport HUD, of course, does what a teleport HUD does. And it will pop you around to all these different spaces. Now, for me, when you go to a land and they give you a teleport HUD, one of two things can be happening as to why they're giving you a teleport HUD. The first thing I think is like, this is a big ass land. You probably are going to get a little bit lost. And so this is a easier way for you to make sure that you see everything that needs to get seen. Another reason why they could possibly give you a teleport HUD is so that you don't go in spaces that are not intended for just people just coming to the land to view the land. So those are one of two reasons. Now, when I panned out before, when I had the first time I came here, the land is large. The land is large, and it did look like it was a lot of different spaces to it. I didn't take a lot of time to look around it because I like to do that with y'all. So I just know that it's a whole lot of going on up in here, you know. And so I really do enjoy. I do like that, and I really do enjoy being able to look at these larger spaces with y'all. This is a really nice water feature. I like it. It's different, and we like different. So this is a really cute like little dance area. Super cute. I do like how the dance floor it's not like a square. It has like the little it has a nice shape to it. Nice little wave type vibe. Now I don't know what this is. I love this little archway. How cute is that? I don't know which way we gonna go. We went this way. No, we didn't go this way. We went this way. I'm trying to go back the same route that I was going to before I realized that the damn video wasn't recording. I'm gonna say something. Oh, you low on this space. Y'all couldn't tell me that. Y'all just stopped the video. Y'all couldn't stop the video and then send me that notice. You couldn't do that. Okay. So this is a cute little boat area down here. Now, when I was down here initially, the water was like a beautiful greenish color. And I was talking about how I love how, I don't know what happened to the water. I don't even know if I'm in the same light, y'all. I don't know. I'm frustrated. I'm not gonna I'm frustrated because I did a lot and it was not recording. And I don't ever like that. I don't like that because I like to be able to look at everything for the first time with y'all. And I feel like when it stops recording, I have to go back over the spaces. I just feel like it's not, I don't have that excitement that I had initially because it was like my first time seeing it. But you know, it's still nice. We're gonna still make it do what it do because it's y'all first time seeing it. So they do have like a little lower area here. And what I do love about these houseboats is that, like, look at this. You see how it's moving? It's cute, right? It's cute, right? It's moving like in the water and stuff like that. So I was telling y'all about how I still haven't decided on whether or not I'm going to like live in a houseboat. I want to see what else they got on this level, if they're gonna let us see anything else on this level. They do that. Y'all know these houseboats is tight. You know, it do be tight. So we're gonna try to pan around and see what we can see. I haven't found a houseboat yet, but I'm still kind of on the fence on whether or not I'm actually going to experience living in a houseboat. And I know I've lived in all different types of spaces in Second Life, but never a houseboat. Never a houseboat. Now I do know that some of these boats you can ride, but all of these boats, if they don't allow you on these boats to actually go out into the water, I know that you can sit on them and do like different poses and stuff like that. So look how cute this is. Now this right here, I wasn't even here. I was even farther than this. But look how pretty this is, y'all. Look how pretty this is. I love this. The Mediterranean theme on here is done, on this land is done so nicely. It is so pretty, so beautiful. I love all the rock features and all the different color rocks and all the different color tone rocks. I was right here, y'all. I was right here. This where I was when I realized it wasn't recording. This where I was. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Now I'm not sure what this space is. It has dolphins here, so I'm assuming it's probably like a little, maybe like dolphins in here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe they give you a dolphin too. Now come on, cause I'm trying to show the people. Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all spin me around like that? Now that's one thing. When you're going through like, hold on y'all, cause we probably gonna have to go through that rock. When you're going through like water and stuff like that, sometimes it's not gonna let you pan the way that you want to pan. So you gotta pan like a little bit, and then try to grab something on the other side to hopefully get you through. Let me hold up. We almost through. There we go. There we go. There we go. So look how cute this is. Ooh, now I know this probably looks gorgeous at night. This would be a really cute like little guided tour. We're not gonna go all the way through because you know what? I do be wanting to leave a little bit, just a little bit for y'all imagination, just a smidget, just a little piece, a little taste, you know, because I do want you guys to come and experience these places on your own. But at the same time, I'm here looking too, you know, and when I'm here looking too, I'm gonna look, you know, I'm definitely gonna look. So what they got going on over here? Y'all can believe it. I cannot believe it. Y'all gonna let me come up here? That's not gonna do me. Y'all let me come up here? Hold up. Let me do a little page up action, because don't never do us like this. So look how cute this is. I love all of the different seating areas that you have to choose from. Super duper cute. They have like this little beach area looks very specific for the people who are renting like villas and stuff like that. We'll take a really quick look. Oh, we got the little wave thing. We used that before. Super cute. So this looks very specific to the people that are renting over here. So we're not gonna look at this. They've given us way more than I expected them to give us to look on just like this little common area. So we're gonna stick to that. So they also give you like a little boat reza, and I'm assuming that this boat reza will take you to the different sides, to the different spaces, but we're not gonna do a boat reza. We're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do it. Look how cute this is. So they have a really cute water slide, very interactive. They have lots of interactive things to do here, which I feel like is very, very important. So I came back to this area, y'all, because we did not see what was on the other side. So when we went this way, but we didn't go this way, and I definitely wanted to see what was over here. I definitely did. It looks like it was like a little like park type area or like a flower. Oh, this is cute. So this is giving more romantic. It is giving more romantic. Dinner for two. Dinner for two, definitely. Look at the views. Oh, I know this is probably so nice at night. Oh, it's beautiful. Look how pretty this is. Very nice and quaint. They have like the champagne. I love this. Look at the light features. Super nice. This is super pretty, and you know it's gonna look nice at night because they have like the little lights on the ground, the little circle lights on the ground, so you know it's gonna be, oh, it's gonna be super cute, super duper cute. What they got over here? I don't know. I don't think we saw this. Did we? No, we definitely wasn't over here. What's this? Is this a cafe? We almost missed the cafe, y'all. Oh, look at this. Oh, now it's a lot to do here. It's a lot of nice spaces. I really like all of the like little ducked off spaces that they have, and all of just like the different picture opportunities, the different chill spot opportunities. I really do like that they carve out spaces for like every group of people. So if you want to just come here and relax, they have a lot of nice relaxation options. If you want to come here and just vibe out, they got a lot of vibe out options. If you want to come here just to kind of enjoy like water and things like that, they have a lot of nice spaces for that. It's like you really get your pick of every single thing that you could possibly want to indulge in. They have it here. They definitely have it here for you to come and enjoy. And I love that. I absolutely love that. These little cupcakes are super cute. I want to say we can get up in here. Do we just walk up here? Let me see what's over here. Because I'm like, maybe we just walk up in here to get here. Yeah, these some stairs. We finna walk up in here to get here. How we get up in here? I'm looking for a hand. I ain't seen one yet. Oh, is it just open right here? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna see myself. Don't worry about it. Look how cute this is. So this is giving like conference. Like if you wanted to come here and you like had a conference, it's like, you know, we're doing business here. It's a little business and pleasure, and we love that. We love that. You know, don't mix it all the time, but sometimes you can mix it. You can mix it at this time. This is one of them times we can mix it. Look how cute it is. It has such a beautiful, elegant vibe to it. I love the lighting and how they have a lot of greenery mixed in with the lighting to give it that really like earthy type tone to it, where it's still very much so elegant, it's still very much so sophisticated, but they also have like a nice earthy tone to it, so you don't forget that you're in like a Mediterranean type place, a Mediterranean type land, and some place that's just not your normal space. I really do like this. I love this. I like how they have the table areas just like really minimal. We love a nice minimal. It's cute to have like a bunch of stuff on your table and stuff like that, but I do like when they also offer like nice minimal type tables, because in real life that's really what it's gonna look like. They're gonna bring the food to the table, but other than that, things are gonna look very, very minimal when it comes to like what's actually on the table. And I do like that they implemented that in this space. Plus, this food be taking up a lot of prams. The food does take up a lot of prams, and so we definitely don't want that. We want to save on our prams so we can have it for different spaces, but this is super cute. I love that they have just like, it's very cute, very quaint over here, you know, real simple, but very, very intricate as well. So it's like they didn't put 55 different things of donuts up here. They're like, you know what, we have donuts. We'll give you a little bit of the options that we have, and that's gonna be more than enough. Look at this beautiful, oh, look at this, so decadent. We love this. I love this. And they have like the pastries here. This is so nice. I love a good cafe. Now y'all know I love a good cafe. We love a nice baked good in Second Life. Second Life always does the absolute best, in my opinion, when it comes to like their baked goods. Always top tier to me. You know, I love the colors. They're always very colorful. Everything is very well decorated. I just love how they go that extra mile to make sure everything looks that much more realistic. So you have like the shine from the cherries and the shine from the chocolate, and then you get like the chocolate drizzle and you get the shine from that. So they really like take their time when it comes to a lot of their baked goods, just so that it has like that realistic look to it, as well as their foods as well, like things outside of just like sweets. So this is like a nice nice lasagna, and it looks really good. The cheese looks very toasty and melty. And then they have this. It looks like almost like a brisket with carrots and things like that. Looks super duper yummy with nice spaghetti or pasta. It looks like fettuccine. The pasta is thicker, really nice. And they have like nice little refreshments for you to have and stuff like that. I think this is super duper cute because it's giving buffet style, but it's not really buffet style. But that's okay, you know, that's okay. We don't mind it even when it's not buffet style, because everything don't need to be buffet style. But I do like that they have a lot of things just kind of placed out so that you can kind of enjoy it and be able to look at things from just a different point of view and be like, okay, you know what, these are things that I like. I also like that they offer you more cozy seating, but then they also have seating where if it's more than just a couple, they also accommodate that as well. We like accommodations, you know, we do like accommodations. And then they do have like a nice little seating area here. Again, this is more just like giving like conference type vibes. When you are coming to a land for like a retreat type vibe, having different interactive features is going to be super duper important. It's really going to make or break the land as a whole, because if you don't have any interactive things to do, it's like I could have stayed at the crib for that. Y'all supposed to have like really cute things to do, nice little animations, nice furniture, stuff that, you know, we don't have at the crib. Or if we do have it at the house, we're not using it in the capacity that you're using it at the resort. And so from what I'm saying, they definitely have lots of different interactive features. And it also looks like you get even extra features when you actually start renting on the land, because when you're renting on the land, you have a whole different part. Like give you like a whole like special beach that you can be at. And so I really do like that they have that as a feature, because it gives you the opportunity to be like, okay, you know what, they do let a lot of people come here and they can view the land in the way that they desire. However, there are spaces that are just for the people that are renting, and I do feel like that's very important, because I just feel like if you are wanting me to rent the land, we can go up here. If you are wanting me to rent a place on the land, but I could just walk around and see a lot of the same stuff, I feel like that might make people not want to necessarily rent the land. But when you have common areas, but you also have places that are specific for the people who are renting there, I do feel like it gives a more like VIP type vibe, and people like that. People love exclusivity in real life as well as Second Life. So I think they did a really good job with implementing both of those. And I always say, when you come to a land that offers like residences, or you can like stay there for like a hotel or something like that, and you see that the space is separated, like they make it like almost put the housing on like an island, be aware that that's not for you. That's for the people that are renting. I think a lot of times, you know, because you know you can pan, you tend to want to pan, and I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with that. However, you do want to leave a little bit of something to the imagination, so it could be like, dang, you know what, these are things that you only get these benefits if you're renting. And so I do like that aspect of being able to be like, okay, well, when you rent, then this is something that you get to see. This is something that you get to experience. I love these chairs. Look how playful that is. Super duper cute. So just about every space has an upper level, and I really do like that, because that's them maximizing their space. They do have the space that is like the common area. It's smaller than the actual residential area or the area that has the villa and things like that, but because they did a lot of things with levels to them, it definitely makes the space seem larger than what it actually is. And you know how I feel about building up. I love a nice elevated spaces that have different layers and stuff like that, because it definitely gives the feel of a larger space. And when you are working with an area where you are trying to separate off the space, I'm gonna make more or less like a common area as well as like a residential area, having areas that have an upper level is definitely going to be the best way to maximize that space. And they did a lovely job at doing that. Also love like how they have these plants here to kind of be like, okay, when you're up this high, you will will be able to see like other residences, but they'll put something like this here so that it's not so obvious. It's just like they're there, but they're not really there. You know, it's like focus on something else other than the residence area, because that ain't for you. You know, that ain't for you. I think we saw the drink already. So they have like little games and stuff up here as well, and then you could just kind of like vibe out here, and I think that's super nice. Now I do like how they have all these different water features, and that they also put a lot of these little TP course, the little yellow, where is it at? We're gonna do a little running. These little yellow TP squares, they have them all around. So it's just like if you're walking and you just kind of like, I'm lost, they'll like, you click this right here so you can get to where you need to be, so you ain't walking around looking a fool lost on the land. You know what I'm saying? And I also do like that they take into account the fact that there are a lot of people in Second Life that they don't like to do a lot of walking. I don't know why, but you know, to each his own. Oh, this is a cute little movie area. Look at this. And you know what? I like that this is a small, cozy space that they made into a movie area, because a lot of times you might think that you need like a huge space to have a movie area, but you don't. You do not, because look how pretty this is. I know I'm gonna get a hand for this. It's junk food items, yes. So you get a hand for this, so you can grab you some snacks, get you a nice little, ooh, these loungers look so comfortable. Oh, they look so comfortable. I like how they have the little snack packs for each lounger, so that you can like sit. I'm sure it got more than just single animations, of course, because this is a resort type hangout vibe, so they're definitely going to have things for multiple people on each chair. I do love that on each like little food station they did kind of mix it up as to like what's on the food station, so like everything is just not like copy and paste. You know, that's cute every now and again, but when you are dealing with spaces like this, you do kind of want things to look a little bit different, just so that you have a bit of variety. We love variety, especially when we are dealing with a resort type feel, like a hotel type vibe. We definitely like a nice amount of variety, and they definitely give it to you here. Okay, they definitely are giving it to you here. I do like that they have this little food station here, so it's almost like in case you just don't want the snacks that they have in the movie area, you can kind of grab you some snacks here, some little finger foods and stuff like that, some holdables, and you could go take it into the movie area if you just want to walk around and snack while you're looking around the land. You could do that too. I really do like how they have that nice and dipped off, because this does have a different kind of feel to it, like almost like a vending machine area. In most like hotels, they will have a vending machine area. I also like how they did these plants. Now, normally when I see plants, they'll have them like in a cluster, but these are not in a cluster. They're more like in a line. And I do like that, but they keep it almost like a bookend with the pots. And I do like that. I like how they did that. You know, every time I see like little tweaks and things like this, I'm just like, you know what? That's cute. That's real cute. I like how the land is quite busy, as it should be, and then they have like this very like not so busy space. So this has stairs. We'll take a little peek up to see if there's even anything up here. Oh, this is one of the other spaces that have like a mirroring effect to what we saw on the other side with the lounges, but it was something. Hold up, because it looked like it was something. Okay, this is the other side. I think we're on the other side. I don't know. I'm a little lost. Am I a little turned around? And definitely is. I do like that they have all these really cute like mini pools, almost like wading pools, if you will. Lots of beautiful seating spaces. When I tell you I love all the stone accents. So pretty. So pretty. Each space is done marvelously. It has such a nice airy vibe to it. Doesn't have a tropical feel, but it definitely has a really lush Mediterranean feel, and that was the theme that they were going for, and they definitely nailed it, in my opinion. Definitely nailed it. Love all the earth tones and the neutral tones, and then they have like really nice pops of colors with the greens and the blues, and they have some oranges and things like that. Especially when you're eating in like the food area, they have lots of cute stuff there. And can we get in here? Now they do have this mirror here, so they do have PBR items. So if you are able to have turn your PBR on, you can turn your PBR on so you can see your mirror. You can see yourself in the mirror. It's like a really cute, just simple little bathroom space. And I like how even with the sinks, they made sure that it matched the Mediterranean theme so that everything is still cohesive throughout, even when you're just in the bathroom. I really like that. I feel like that's a really nice accent that they gave. So they have the little showers here. Let me see. Let's look at the shower. This real cute, real cute. They kept the Mediterranean theme through and through. And in Second Life, when you are going with specific themes that are not like quote unquote not the normal things that you will see in Second Life, sometimes it can get a little tedious to be to keep the land cohesive. But they did a marvelous job with making sure that they kept with the Mediterranean theme throughout. So this looks like a nice like little yoga area. So they have the incense burning and things like that, so you can meditate, get you a little bit of yoga going on, and really just kind of vibe out in this space. I really like this. It has such a nice calming vibe to it. This is gonna be really, really nice. So just like cute little getaway, you know, some real quick, real cute, you know, just to kind of get you in the mood to maybe just experience some time together, either by yourself or with your little boo thing, or this is a cute little girls trip spot too, a nice little Mother's Day spa area or spa resort. I think that's really nice. This is going to be for anybody. Some lands, they will have like a resort type feel to it, and it definitely will feel more romantic, more coupley. But for me, I feel like this resort is pretty much for any and everybody, and I really do like that, because you don't have to kind of feel like, oh, I wish I was dating somebody in Second Life because then we can go and experience this. It's like, no, you really can experience this by yourself, with a couple, with a friend, with family. This is like a for everybody type spot, and I really like how they made sure that you have that type of anybody can come type feel. Now it does feel adult. I didn't check the rating on the land, but it does feel adult. It definitely does not feel like this is a space where children would necessarily dwell. This probably is one of those spaces where it's like you can bring your kids if you want to, but it ain't really gonna be nothing for them to do. You got the little game area, but everything else is pretty adult, and we ain't mad at that. You know, we ain't mad at leave the kids at the crib. Leave the kids at the crib. It's time for the parents. It's time for the adults to kind of just like vibe out and chill out and kind of, you know, get back to yourself. You know, we lose ourselves on our children, and people and people do it in Second Life as well. You know, we love the kids in Second Life. What's back here? Oh, this like a little tennis court, super cute. What's this? Okay, so they have this cute little sitting space here. So like if you want a view of the tennis match, you don't have to worry about getting hit in the face, because anybody got time for that. Okay, anybody got time for that. So you can like sit over here and just kind of like vibe out, watch them play tennis. It's a full tennis court. Look how cute this is. A full tennis court. We love a good full tennis court. Very, very nice. I'm sure they made it interactive so that you could play, but y'all gonna figure that out when y'all come here. More seating spaces, really, really cute. I love this plant water feature. Look how cute this is. Super cute. And then so you see like these are the residences, and you can rent these spaces out, but you see how they are, let me pan out. See how they're separate from the actual land. And we love that, because that's letting us know, stay in this space, okay? And if you want to see more, you just gonna have to rent here.